Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be reviewing Doctor Who Series 11 Episode 4 Arachnids in the UK. So first we'll go through the characters and then the summary. So first the Doctor. Yet again I feel like she was great, and her anger when Robertson killed the spider was also great. I also like the way that she just loved Yaz's mum and they kind of connected. She's just a great Doctor, she's one of my favourites. I feel like Ryan didn't need to be in this episode. The only noticeable thing he did was capture the spider Graham, and his only real purpose was joining the Doctor at the end of the episode. There could have been more notable things. He might have done more, and I just didn't notice, but for me, he didn't really do much in this episode. Yaz was really good in this episode for me. She was great with the scenes with her, the Doctor, and her mum. It looked like she was torn between them, which I found quite interesting. But yeah, she was really good in this episode. Graham was yet again good in this episode. I'm glad he didn't have much importance at the hotel, because the scenes where he's at his house trying to cope with Grace's death was great. So now on to the summary. So the gang return to Sheffield and the Doctor goes to meet Yasmin's family with Ryan, while Graham heads home to grieve over Grace's death. After Yaz goes to pick up her mum, the Doctor and Ryan encounter Dr. Jade McIntyre while trying to meet the family's neighbour while trying to give them the parcel. After gaining entry to the house, the group discover their owner was killed by a large spider. Graham rejoins them after having found something similar at his house, and the group learn that McIntyre has been investigating bizarre behaviour patterns in the spider's ecosystems. The Doctor works out that the giant spiders and their behaviour patterns are linked to a recently built luxury hotel where Yaz's mum has just been fired from by the hotel's American owner, Jack Robertson. Arriving at the hotel and joined by Robertson, Yaz and her mum, the group learn that the spiders have infested the place and they are now sealed in. While Ryan and Graham capture a spider for examination, the rest of the group discovers where the spiders came from, and they come from an abandoned mine tunnel beneath the hotel. They discover the bodies of Robertson's bodyguard and personal assistant, and after further investigation, they find out the tunnels were used as a dumping ground for industrial waste by one of Robertson's companies. Dr. McIntyre then reveals to the Doctor her experiments involving genetically modified spiders and soon realises that the giant spiders are the offspring of a specimen that had been dumped by the same company. And to kill the spiders humanely, the group lured the offspring into a panic room. Upon finding the giant spider, the Doctor and McIntyre realise it is going to die due to how big it is, and before the Doctor can assure that it dies humanely without any traumatic pain, Robson comes in and shoots it, much to the disgust of everyone. After resolving the situation where the giant spider is dead and the offspring are stuck in the panic room, Ryan, Yaz and Graham debate about staying home or going with the Doctor. After a few seconds of waiting, they decide to join the Doctor, and the four of them go off to travel time and space. The end. So was it good? I really enjoyed this episode. The huge spiders, the Doctor and Yaz becoming closer friends, and Graham grieving over the death of Grace. But the only thing that let it down really was Ryan's involvement, because to me he didn't have much, and the way the offspring were put to the panic room was a bit. So I give Arachnids in the UK a 6 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this. So I'm trying to get all the other episodes out as soon as I can, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until the next episode, see ya.